Family bloodline.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
Hey, family.
hello. How y'all doing?
That is the question. That
How your mama
is
doing?
the question.
We festive out here.
I can't get it. Okay, there we go.
You can't hear anything?
No, I was trying to set up my phone. There we go. We good. We cooking with
All right.
grease now.
All right. All right. How we doing?
Hey, Jenny. Feliz Navidad.
Hey, Jenny. How we doing?
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Merry Kwanzaa to everybody out there.
Same to you.
All of that. Merry everything.
Merry Masses to you all.
From celebrating baby Jesus to wearing dashikis and all that other good stuff.
Oh, happy birthday, Uncle Nate.
Bon anniversaire.
Shout out to Nate. Happy birthday, Nate.
Yes.
Feliz Cumpleaños, Nate. I've been working on my Spanish if y'all haven't
Oh,
noticed.
that was pretty damn complicated.
I see.
Okay. Okay, good.
See. That's
Right.
all I can say. See.
¿Cómo te llamas? Yeah, I
Me llamo Lamanda.
See. Play the end to the end.
Je m'appelle Jerry.
Oh,
That is
that's French.
That's all I know. You know what I'm saying?
That is French.
That was high school. Yeah, that was high school for me, so that's all I know.
Okay.
He is very much welcome. What y'all do for his birthday, Jenny? How old is he? 25?
I gotta switch this shit up.
There we go.
I can't take it. It throws me off every time.
OCD.
It is. I got to make sure
Jenny,
that
were you home when the power went out over there on the south side? Out of one of the coldest days.
You hear me?
Hell of a time for that to be happening.
On the south side.
My brother over here stretched out on my couch down here. His power went out.
Yeah, there's gonna be power outages because of the cold. It was literally 2 degrees today.
2 degrees?
Well, it
negative.
was 1 degree, but -6 with the wind chill, or -15 with the wind chill. Yeah. Like it felt like -15. Hey, we was in and out of everywhere today. I like, if I ain't got it today, I ain't getting it. I'm done.
Look, I don't blame you because that's the way
I
to be.
am finito.
I was working inside today, and I had to put my face mask on to go to the porta potty outside. You know what I'm saying?
Baby.
It was that cold.
Yeah, we drove past the little Sunset Hill spot that they working on over there. It's looking good.
Getting it together, you know what I'm saying?
I took the kids over there to the Five Below so they can do their little Christmas shopping.
Right.
So
I gotta go give me some little stuff and stoppers, stuff and stockers tomorrow
Stocking
myself.
stocking stuffers.
You know what I'm saying? Have to get it together.
You just struggle with that one because we got you
Have to
though.
you know, too many asses.
Yay,
Right.
yay.
Stocking stuffers. I got you though, cuz.
Hey, what up, Twine? Hey, Amy.
What up,
Twan, what's
Twan?
happening?
What's
So,
going
huh?
on?
My mom was so terrified with the snow yesterday. Y'all don't
I
understand.
bet.
Like this,
She don't mess with it. She do not
this
mess
the
with
woman
it.
that don't drive in the rain, don't drive in the snow. She don't drive with no type of elements going on except for sunny. You know. You watch me, son.
I got a confession.
Oh,
What's
What does
that?
WTW mean?
what's the word?
Oh,
What up, Manny? What's going
Okay.
on?
Yeah, while we catching jig up on
Oh, acronyms out here.
right.
give me hip. Give me hip. I wasn't with it. I know.
What's the word? Hey.
What up,
Feliz
Minnie?
Navidad, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa,
Feliz Navidad.
all
Happy,
of that.
happy soon to be birthday, baby Jesus.
Yes.
So
6 pound, 8 ounce, sweet baby Jesus.
you just gave him a lot. Just gave him a
Jesus
lot.
H. Christ.
Right.
Jesus Harold
Man,
Christ.
you know what's going on with my camera today on my phone while I'm on.
What you got going on for the holidays, Minnie? Yeah, Merry Christmas to you and your family as well.
Merry
You know, what y'all got
Christmas.
going on?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Baby.
I know that
Merry
little
Christmas.
Reggie. Shout out her name, because I forget her name. I know your little mini me is Reggie for Christmas. I know mine are.
Is she gonna wear a princess dress for Christmas? Happy holidays.
What up, Bill?
Man, y'all seeing everybody. I ain't seeing nobody.
Because you ain't on the book. You
I
ain't
am.
on the book.
Hold up.
Little Miss Sanaa. Is she gonna wear a princess dress, Minnie? I like her in her princess dress. She be very princess.
You can say.
Look at my little elf on the shelf. Hi.
What's up, look as though.
Christmas.
Yes.
My little elf
Ready
on the
for
shelf.
the festivities.
So what y'all doing with y'all kids? Are y'all building gingerbread houses? Are we baking cookies? Are we leaving little carrots for reindeer? Are we doing the elf on the shelf this year? What y'all doing?
Kiana baked for us. Kiana baked some cookies and brownies for the kids. You know, so that's what they into. That's what they doing. Or did, I should say.
Got it. Sounds good.
I gotta go get my little ones tomorrow. We'll be heading up here. That's why I'm so tired. It's just so many presents. So many presents. But
Well, if you're still feeling generous, I have a couple credit card bills that are on Santa's list this year.
oh, okay. That's what it is. You're getting the credit card bills paid up?
That's all I want for Christmas is for my credit card bills paid. Eating and chilling. What you eating, Bill? What you eating? You got some chitterlings on that list? My cousin Beverly loves chitterlings, y'all. I personally cannot, but my cousin Beverly loves them.
Ooh, some hot sauce.
No, y'all know we've already had this conversation. I'm free.
Yes,
I'm not eating that.
Yes, man. What you mean by being free?
I am free. I am not. There's some trench foods that I am not.
'Tis the season, cuz.
Chitterlings?
No,
You gonna eat?
no.
You talking about chitterlings?
I don't eat the chitlins.
Yeah, you better get in on it. Yeah,
No.
why to get in
Look at
on those
cousin Beverly.
chitterlings?
My
Just
cousin
drop
Beverly
dab
love
your
them
hot sauce on
chitterlings.
there.
Yeah, hit them with a little hot sauce.
Nope.
Hit them.
That is an acquired taste that I have yet to acquire. So
Really?
yeah,
That's because you got your
no.
nose up in the air too much, cuz you just need to go and just eat it. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be on it.
Okay.
I ain't had
Oh,
chilies in a minute though.
some seafood gumbo, that sound fire.
We normally do gumbo for New Year's.
Okay. We
I'm glad
doing
you.
some fish spaghetti. We got some little macaroni. We're gonna bake some chicken. Uh, and then some shrimp. That's what we got going on for Christmas. You know, that's our little spread.
Oh, okay.
That's what's up.
Well, yeah. Tomorrow I got Friendsmas with my friends. So we go to my friend's house and we gonna do Friendsmas there. And then it's gonna be like a little pajama gathering. So I'm making a pasta. My other friend, he vegetarian, so he be making his bird food. And then my other friend, she making some food.
I didn't even mean to do that like that.
She
My
making some
bad.
food. And
It
then the
was
kids are gonna do their thing. We're gonna
happened
play
before I could
games
stop.
and I'm gonna probably take some cookie dough so we can bake some cookies and but as far as Christmas goes, everybody's coming here to Casa Foster. And we're gonna do brunch. So we always have a breakfast casserole. So it's called Eggs Portugal. It's pretty good. My mom's gonna do some other potatoes, and then of course we snack all day. So we're gonna have a taco bar and a potato
Taco
bar.
Ball Christmas. I love it.
Yes,
Y'all
I
going
never
in?
thought about that.
it's a
That's
taco
amazing.
bar and a
Oh
potato
my
bar.
God.
So
Y'all
if I can
going
find
in?
some potatoes, but if I can find no potatoes, it's gonna be a taco bar. But all the
Okay.
potatoes is looking sad out here in these grocery stores, y'all. They is sad. I'm like, I am not feeding my family these potatoes. So like the Irish when they went through their little famine, I was like, we are not eating those potatoes. No. So
Gotcha.
yeah, we're gonna do that. So my grandma makes this Christmas cream cheese ball. It's really good. We eat it with crackers, so I eat that for like 3 days. Um, so it's like butter meat, not sour cream cheese, butter meat, green onion, and some seasonings, and you mix it all together and make this cheese ball, and it's just real good on the butter crackers. And what else are we having? I'm making rum cake and a cheesecake. My grandma's making a sakatumi cake, and
Sakatimi cake. I ain't had that in a minute either.
and a triple
Dang.
chocolate cake.
That rum cake, excellent, Jig.
Man, ooh, that's all right. I'll be back in the Midwest sometime soon.
Yeah, that rum
Yeah.
cake, excellent. And speaking of brunch, we going to brunch for Christmas with Keanu brother. You know what I'm saying? They doing a little brunch thing, and they invited us out. So it'd be something different this year for us. You know?
Yeah, like Christmas brunch is cool. You ain't got to get up super early. I mean, like I think we're gonna be eating about 11:30, so I think it'll be cool.
Right.
Yeah, we gonna have rotel dip, buffalo chicken dip. We gonna be just snacking all day and chilling.
That's
And then
what's up.
eventually there will be a nap.
Right.
That good
And
old
then y'all
Christmas
can wake up in
nap.
time. Y'all can wake up in time. This Christmas. I'm thinking about Christmas Eve. We're gonna be snacking out Christmas Eve. There's a bunch of football and a bunch of basketball on
Yep.
Christmas Eve. So
Yeah.
that's what we
I'm
gonna be
binge
sitting
watching
around
a lot
doing.
of shows, so all the TV will be in use around Casa de Foster.
Gotcha.
So I got I got a ribeye roast. I'm gonna put that on the grill, get it nice and medium rare. I'm gonna do some mashed potatoes. I'm gonna make some gravy. I got some greens. I'm gonna do some jumbo shrimp. And what else did I get? Trying to think of what else I got. I picked up a couple other things. I can't remember. I was hungry when I was shopping, so
So it could be anything.
yeah, that never really works out.
It could
Never.
be anything. Yeah, when you go to the grocery store hungry, it's bad because everything look and sound good, and then they be like, your total is $8,006,000.42, and then you be like, dang.
I didn't even care today. Yep, medium rare, absolutely. It's got to be medium rare. It's got to be medium rare. I will
I
not
like
eat.
mine. I like mine medium.
I like mine medium.
I like mine medium.
When you get to putting that rare
No,
in, it it
have it
it, it,
medium
it
rare.
creates a whole. Because I went to Lion's Choice and they got like rare,
I have never
Yeah,
been
medium.
to Lion's Choice, so you keeping
They
them in
got
business,
rare,
huh?
cuz
right?
be
They
on
got
that trucker
rare
food. But go ahead, cuz.
I know you love that Arby's and that
Lion's
Lion's
Choice.
Choice. What the?
Lion's Choice, man, they got shit on the menu like French au jus. You know what I'm saying?
For sure
Right.
true.
They got French au, you know what I'm saying? You
So
dip
the dip
the
sandwich, you dip it.
Yeah.
right. They
Arby's
got
got it.
quality. They got quality subs and sandwiches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
I've
do.
never been to
They
Lion's
actually do.
Choice.
But they
Maybe
have
I'll put that on my New Year's
gee, you
resolution to
might
try
like them.
Lion's Choice.
They
Oh, you
they
should.
serve up medium.
Yeah.
They got medium rare, and medium well or whatever. And then they got well.
So there used to be a Lion's Choice out in Eureka. Right before you got to Six Flags, and we used to go to that in the summer at 9 again. I used to bash it. Used to bash it back in the day.
Mm.
Absolutely love Lion's Choice. So, just like Arby's, you get a little older and you realize you like trucker food. I mean, ain't no wrong with it. I ain't judging.
I don't know what it is about
They
like
got the
beef though.
meats. What you
Like
mean? Truck
They do.
food. They
They
got
do.
they got oven fresh sandwiches, you know what I'm saying? Oven, what they call them? Market fresh sandwich. They call them market fresh sandwiches.
Look,
They got
go ahead, go ahead.
boy, I eat that shit before I eat that goddamn that shit at Bread Co and that Panera Bull crap that bread
oh
on
my
the
god,
cracker
Panera
stuff.
is definitely glorified hospital food. Like
St. Louis Bread Company.
it is definitely glorified hospital food. I don't understand it,
It's
but in the
right.
clutch, I would go in there and give me a pick two
See?
and
No.
and eat it
Never.
and be happy. But yeah,
So,
it's nothing great.
truth be told, I was up in Washington 2 weeks ago, and I went to the store and I got something to eat, and it was Arby's, and they had Mellow Yellow, and I hadn't had Mellow Yellow in decades. I was like, oh yes, let me get that.
Oh my god.
Absolutely love Mellow
And
Yellow.
then you was bouncing off the walls because all that sugar was just
Nah,
rushing through your little veins.
look, I went back to my room and passed smooth the hell out. I got the sandwich where it does have the actual au jus with it, because that's the one I used to get all the time when I was younger, with the little horseradish, Swiss cheese, melted
Horseradish
Swiss
trash.
What?
Trash.
I
Oh
disagree,
my God.
though.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you as well.
Y'all gonna
Just
bang,
to
y'all gonna
tighten
bang.
things up.
Wait a minute. Let's take this shit back. Y'all gonna bang on on what I said on truck driver food, and then y'all eat horseradish.
Yes. That's the only way you can eat beef with horseradish.
No, what?
I love a little horseradish on Arby's sandwiches.
Arby's they got Arby's sauce. They got this black pepper
do.
sauce. They got so much more than horseradish.
No, I'm gonna go
What?
ahead and
Well,
stick
if you
with
mix the Arby's
horseradish.
sauce with the horseradish sauce, it is fire. I'm just
I'm
saying.
gonna have to take y'all. I'm gonna have to put some stripes against y'all cards, man. Eating
I'm,
horseradish.
Try it. I like to do
I'm
my
a
fries in
horseradish
it.
guy. I will get it.
I dip
Dip
my
your
fries.
fries in it.
Yes, in the Arby's sauce mixed with the horseradish. Them curly fries, man, it's slap.
This is a
That's
whole
slap.
nother level of discussing this.
Not at all,
Are
girl.
you serious?
Not at all.
Absolutely not. It's delicious.
Man, man, no,
It's delicious.
no,
It's freaking
no,
delicious, and we love it.
trash. Y'all could have
So
told
what?
me anything but
Not if you,
So do
horseradish.
y'all got some signature cocktails that y'all plan on trying for the holiday?
Signature
yeah,
cocktail.
Some signature cocktails. Are y'all making anything special for the holiday? What y'all drinking
yeah.
on? What y'all drinking?
I'm gonna do a little douce with a little lemonade. You know what I'm saying?
What
That's
y'all
about
drinking
it.
out there? Bloodliners, what y'all drinking? Now, since we're brunching, there will definitely be mimosas in the house.
Absolutely, it's got to be a
You're right.
mimosa.
You know, so I don't know. So I got some tequila. I got some some Douce. I don't know what I don't know what type of cocktail to make. Got a little
Yeah.
lime juice, got a
You
little bit of
you
everything.
a third of the way there for an old fashioned. You need a bitter, and a little citrus, an orange, and you'll be there.
For the ones
What's
with
in that jingle juice, man?
Junk
What's in that
jingle
jingle
juice.
juice?
that's everything.
Is it anything like jungle juice?
Sound like it. That sound like some scary
Yeah.
shit.
And then
Okay.
we gonna have some hot chocolate with some Baileys, of course.
Oh yeah. I'm
Um,
glad you said that.
yeah, we gonna have some of that going on. And of course, there will be lots of shots being taken throughout the day. So
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna be on my new drink, that Jameson orange with some
With
Sprite
the Sprite.
and lemon and a lime, and I put it like right now I got an orange with it, and it
Mhm.
is so fire, so fire. So
It was good when I had it. It was good.
that drink, look,
Yeah.
I got that. Where did I have that at? Oh, up in Washington. I forgot the name they called it, but dude was like, "What do you like to drink?" I said, "I'm a whiskey, like Irish whiskey drink. I like Jameson." And he was like, "Oh, well, have you had the Jameson orange?" And I was like, I actually have, and I like it." He's like, "Well, we gotta drink." He told me the name of it, and he was like, "It's Jameson orange and Sprite." I'm like, let's do it. Turn me on. I can't get off of it. I can't move away from it.
Different flavor, yeah. It was definitely different.
Yeah. I had went to Randall's the last day we worked, which I had a feeling we were gonna be snowed in, so I had to go pick up some essentials from the liquor store. I had to go and grab my Terramana, of course, and I grabbed a bottle of wine. I got me some. It's a new bottle. It's Snoop Dogg's Cali Gold. I haven't drank it yet. It's downstairs. Um,
Okay.
and I got some. Well, it's for I bought some of that Cardi B whip shots. It's the whipped cream with the liquor in it for our hot chocolate for Christmas.
Cardi B.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called whip shots. Got some of that, but the lady in there, they're how in Randall's they have like the people giving out little samples, and it's like she like, do you like coffee? I'm like, yeah, I like coffee a little bit. She like, here, try this little Kahlua. I'm like, you ain't putting nothing with it. Do it. She's like, no, you just drink it straight. That stuff tastes like cough syrup. I will never in my life again.
No.
Kahlua? Okay.
Kahlua, like if it ain't mixed with something creamy, like an Irish.
Yeah,
cream
it's a
or
liqueur.
something.
You're supposed to
She just
to
gave
mix.
it to me in a shot. I'm
Uh,
like, you ain't mixing with nothing.
she's a fool. Yeah, you
I'm
mix
like,
that with stuff.
I don't like it. And then my chest got hot, and I'm like, I don't like this at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you was on
But
some.
don't drink Kahlua straight, everybody.
I
It's
mean,
not good.
if you do, just know you ain't finna have a good time.
It was not a good time.
If you ain't never tripped off of it, I ain't never came back to the crib and was like, "Hey, let's get on this Kahlua straight."
Never, no.
Never did that one. I've been on some. Let's get on this Jose. Let's get on this Jameson.
You cannot say that word. You cannot say that word.
Let's get on
It's
this
a natural gas reflex.
Bushman.
Natural gas reflex. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't say it. Don't even look like that. Don't even be looking like that. Just don't say it. We're fine.
Yeah, it wasn't that
We're
bad.
fine if you don't say it. Oh God.
I don't waste my time with this right here. I don't waste my time with it. Never really have.
I like Patron. It don't. I mean,
I like
it's
Patron.
cool. Excuse me.
I'll take Don Julio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna do tequila.
Yep. I do Don Julio
You know
before
what's
I do.
slap? Like it may be overrated to some people, but it's slap. That Casamigos,
Casamigos, okay.
it's
That's me
slap.
go good.
It's slap. But
And
none of them have
sideways.
anything on Terramana. Terramana is where it's at.
It's I dig Terramana. I got it. I
Rock, you need to pay me. Send me a check.
we need to do a little research on what's going on with The Rock and why so many people are giving him pushback about Black Adam.
Really?
Yeah,
I haven't seen it yet.
I saw it. So when y'all get time, check it out
I
and
see
see
Well,
why.
it's on HBO now, so I'll probably watch it over the weekend while I'm off.
It's craziness. But anyway, let's get to it. Let's get to it. We'll
What are we
start it
getting
off.
to? What
We're gonna
talking
get to our picks, NFL picks.
about? I don't want to do it anymore. I suck.
And what
Suck at this.
I've been doing a horrible job with posting our results because I've been moving around a lot, right? So,
Yeah.
but we have week 16 for football, schmutball, week 16, and we got the first game, and we saw the Jags beat the Jets. It was an odd game to me. I was weirded out by it. Anyway, so Lions and Panthers.
I take the Lions.
Oh hell! Why you picking them? Just out of curiosity.
I think they're the better team right now.
Well,
I
the
am gonna
Panthers
take
gotta
the
go to
Raiders, son.
Jersey.
Don't worry about that.
Wonder who
I'm
you
gonna go
got?
with the Panthers.
Yep, me too.
Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, me.
I'm going with the Panthers too.
All right.
Saints and Browns.
Thanks.
I'll take the Saints.
Yeah, I think we all three going in on the Saints. It's
And
hard to pick
when
the
the
Browns.
Saints
Yeah.
go marching in.
Bengals and Pats.
I don't like either of those.
I take Cincinnati.
Really? Who you got, Wawa?
I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
You going with a who?
The Bengals.
Bengals.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
Why? Wow, this is the Army thing, isn't
Just to
it?
be
Up
controversial.
there, patriotic.
Just to be
being
controversial.
See, me and Minnie rocking this week. Go ahead, Minnie. We
I
got
see.
the same picks this week. We
I
rocking this week.
see. All right, next up, we got the Bills and the Bears.
Bills.
Damn. Yeah. Who you got, Wawa?
That's a hard one.
Are you looking
like
at
either of
uniforms
those.
right now?
Yes.
Holy
Give me a
cow.
minute. I'm gonna have to go with the Bills.
All right, all three of us going with the Bills. You know, it's this part. It's so a lot of teams have essentially clinched their standings in the NFL for playoffs, so on and so forth. So
Right.
you ain't gonna get the best football in the next couple of weeks, you know, because people trying to say they're good players and come up with new strategies. I'm just throwing that out there. So if some of these teams that have been out here killing it recently start falling off a game or two, that's because they can afford it. So,
But some of these teams on the bubble and they fight on the way to get into the playoffs, so
yeah,
it still means something to some programs.
we got the Eagles and the Cowboys.
I'm gonna take the Eagles.
Yeah, that's all three of us. I hate the Cowboys. Packers and Dolphins. I'm going with Dolphins.
Me too.
God.
You too, Wanda?
No.
No?
Going with the Packers.
Oh, okay. Wanda with the Packers. Got you. All right. And Bucks and
I knew
Cardinals.
Vinny was going with the Dolphins because she in Florida. I knew she was going with the Dolphins. I knew it. That's the only word. That's where we went wrong at, Vinny. You said which one?
Bucks and Cardinals.
Bucks.
I'm going with the Cardinals. Just because I hate.
Me too. I'm gonna take the Cardinals too.
Yeah. Dirty Birds and Ravens. That's gonna be a good game.
I take the Ravens.
Go with the Ravens.
I'm gonna as much as I actually adore the Ravens, but just for gets and shiggles, I'm gonna go with the Falcons.
Manny, what are you doing? I thought we was on the same team. Okay, we go with the Ravens.
All right.
But Minnie went against the grain a little bit. She went against the grain a little bit.
Seahawks, Sea Chickens, and
of course, I'm going with the Chiefs.
Yep.
Seahawks.
Never. All right. I don't know why you would do that. But then again, the Chiefs ain't playing the best football right now. I mean, they barely scraped by a bottom barrel team. Like, that's the honest truth.
Oh,
No?
man.
Anyway, speaking of a bottom barrel team, Texans and Titans.
Titans. No, Manny. That is the wrong answer.
She ahead.
All right, Giants and Vikings. Wanda, I'm gonna go ahead and put you down for the Vikings.
There we go.
I'll take the Vikings too.
All right, I'm gonna go with
Because you already know.
shit. I don't want to go for that team, but I'll go for the G-Man. I'll go for them. Yeah, I'll go just to be that guy.
Oh my goodness. You made my scalp hurt.
Damn, okay. I'm sorry. The Commanders and 49ers.
The 49ers, because Commanders is a stupid name.
But they've been playing good ball, but I'm still going with the 49.
They're going with the 49ers?
Francisco, he is going with the 49ers.
Yep. I'll take 49.
I'm actually gonna go with the 49ers this
So,
week.
wait,
Also. I'm gonna go with them also. All right, they're going with the Raiders.
Yep. My baby like Pittsburgh, so I'm going with the Steelers.
Wanda, this is actually pretty hard for me.
I'm going with the Steelers.
I'm the Raiders, they blow it. They'll be winning, they'll be up, they'll be killing it, and then like the last 35 seconds, they end up losing.
We lost one game like that. Now we lost a couple games like this. We
Maybe going for the Raiders too.
I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
I am going with the Steelers because that's Bay's team and he's home, so
Okay.
we're gonna rock with that.
Then why you doing that? That every time you be on cycle,
Broncos and Rams.
this. Every time you be on cycle,
I'm gonna rock with Denver because I don't like the Rams.
Yeah, I'm going with Denver also.
I'm gonna take the Rams.
For what? What is your reasoning behind it?
You.
Because the Broncos in the division. I need them.
Yeah.
I need
I'm
them to
about to
lose. I
block
need
you.
the Chiefs to lose. I need the Chargers to lose.
Meaning you're about to be blocked,
Chiefs
sweetheart.
already got they spot. We good.
Meaning I'm about to block
Chargers and Colts.
Chargers.
Wait a minute. I'll take the Colts.
What? Why?
Monday night. Because I need the Chargers to lose.
Yeah.
Why?
Division game.
It's a division game.
We're just in the division.
So
I need the Chargers. I need the Broncos. I need the Chiefs. I need all them guys to lose this week.
All right. You can
Wanda got the Chargers. I'm going to go. I'll go with San Diego. I should have been updating this on our page as we were doing it. But oh well, too late. I'll before I get back to wrapping the next million damn gifts, I'll get it up on Facebook tonight. I'll put our picks up. Man, I'm looking in the corner now, and I'm looking at stuff where that'll be like, you know what, that gift too damn big anyway. I don't need to put no wrapping paper on it. Like
on them gifts, you just wrap the front.
I'm looking at one right now.
Just wrap the front and then just push the back part against the wall.
That box. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna stack the rest of the gifts on top of that box because it's huge. It's absolutely huge. All right, so the next thing that we were gonna actually talk about was the winter storm that y'all are experiencing. Tell because I'm not getting it. I ran from it. I don't
want to talk about it. I'm living it.
Yeah, let me hear what things look like on y'all end of the world right now.
So
it looks like that movie The Day After Tomorrow.
Wow.
That's what it looks like.
How much snow did y'all get?
What, about 3-4 inches?
Can't
Okay.
help you right now. So can't help
It
you
is
right now.
literally, hold on. Let me double check. I'm gonna let y'all know what our weather is real quick. Hold on. Let me see what we got here. Right now, it is 6 degrees outside.
6 degrees. What it feel like though?
It feels like
Negative what?
let me see.
Let me check.
Tomorrow we have the pleasure of it being 21 degrees. It'll be 21 degrees for a high tomorrow. Our low today was -8.
Never. I
Um,
oh my God.
yeah, it was an adventure, I
Crazy.
tell you.
Crazy.
Feels like
I went
11.
and where that's
Yeah.
at, because that's in Florida, right?
How the hell is it 11 degrees in Florida?
I'm trying to see where she at.
Yeah,
It
Minnie, where
better
you
not.
at? I don't
She
even
better
know where
not be
Minnie
in
at.
Florida with no damn 11 degrees. Because that's a waste. I will be back forever because ain't no way.
Look, the world finna end. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Pensacola, and it feels like 11. Oh, no.
Dang, that's in
No.
Pensacola?
Nope. Why is it 11 degrees in Florida?
Man, it ain't never supposed to be 11 degrees in
Why
Florida.
is it 11 degrees in Florida? The high
Wow.
today was 7 degrees, just so you know.
Y'all's
The
high was
high
7?
was 7.
We got that one. When you get that? We got that one.
Huh?
I don't think we got that one today.
Huh?
You said our house
It said,
today was
yeah, it said it was
7
7
degrees.
degrees today.
Wow.
The high was 7.
Wow. I meant to call my dad up in Chicago, up near Chicago, to see
Yeah, you might need to check on him.
see
He
what it
might
was
be an
like up
ice
there.
cube.
I know. So
She said she wrapped in
I
30 blankets. I know that's right. I know that's right.
I talked to my mama this morning. She made it out. She went down to Miami because they're getting on a cruise on a ship tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I think they leave port.
Who? Sorry, who?
It's her, my nieces, I think Jason, and that's all I know for sure. They going on the Disney cruise, but look, them Disney cruises,
Nice.
they
They do. They
tax.
bust heads. They
Oh,
do.
they
They bust
expensive.
heads.
They
But I know it's
tax.
worth it. I know it is worth it.
And
I know it's worth it.
yeah, if we go on a Disney cruise, I'm canceling Christmas. No gifts. No
Well,
gifts.
that's my plan for the years coming
Christmas
up.
is
I
canceled.
plan for me and my family to be traveling at Christmas time because this whole gift buying thing, I'm gonna give them experiences. Like we getting passport. Well, I got a passport. They're getting passports, and I'm gonna give them life experiences. I feel like this whole gift giving stuff is out of control,
I
and
agree.
I'd rather give them experiences of different cultures. Like
I'm looking at all these damn presents. I done already wrapped over 20, and I got another 15 or 30 left. I agree with you. We finna stop
yeah,
it.
I'm gonna give the gift of life experience. So we gonna be traveling from now on. This is the
Especially when
last
you give
year
them,
that I will be
right?
here for Christmas.
Especially when you give them stuff throughout the year. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Absolutely. That they done
Yeah,
broke
right.
up and grew out of and
'Cause I
stretched out and bleached and
I give my
like
kids, I give them love all year round. You can't beat that
mhm.
gift.
Nope. It's a gift that keep on
they ain't trying
giving.
to
It
hear
sure
that.
is.
They ain't trying to hear that.
And not just that, but Bubby's birthday is on the 27th. So I make sure I don't cheat him on Christmas just because he's a near Christmas baby, because I know I like Candy used to be pissed off at that crap. Like she'd be like, I didn't ask to be born the day after Christmas. Well, I don't get the same gifts. It ain't my fault. Blah blah blah. And
Yeah.
at the end of the
And I
day,
get
she's right.
it.
Yeah.
Like her birthday is on Christmas. I buy her 2 gifts and I put one in a birthday bag and the other one in a Christmas bag. And like, here you go, girl.
Mm-hmm.
so she don't feel cheated.
So Jordan's birthday is tomorrow. My niece. I
Okay,
got
JoJo, happy birthday,
Yeah, happy
JoJo.
birthday, my Beanses, my beautiful JoJo Beans. Plays the cello. Used to speak Mandarin. Is an actual absolute brainiac in school. So proud of that girl. So proud of her.
Yeah.
So her birthday is
Good boy.
tomorrow. We
Happy
got
birthday,
Christmas.
JoJo.
Yeah, and then it's Candy's birthday,
Yep,
Bubby's
the
birthday.
26th. Kenny's first day is the first day of Kwanzaa.
Yep. And then we got
Kwanzaa,
when is Eddie's birthday?
the 30th.
The 30th. Maya
Yeah.
is the 31st. Who else we got?
Well, the
Mom,
my birthday was
Tiff
the
birthday.
15th.
Yeah.
Yep. Ain't Niecy, Tiff.
So
Happy
happy
birthday.
birthday to all the December babies.
Pooh's birthday was this
Shawty's
month.
birthday was on the
Yeah.
1st. My
Yeah,
grandson, the London birthday was on the 20th. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
like December
Happy birthday to all the December babies, all the December bloodliners. Happy birthday.
Like we should talk to our parents about some of this shit. Like, what made you decide? What month is 9, 10 months before December? I don't know right now. I've been drinking Jameson.
Mm,
What's that? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, October, November. Yeah, March. What made you decide in March? There's a lot of shit going on in March. People need to be working.
Spring started. Spring start, which means you're fertile.
Man,
And they fertilizing them seeds, so therefore, and that's them late bloomers
folks
from
out here laying
from
down on their
Valentine's
backs
Day.
in March.
It's them late Valentine's swimmers. They couldn't make it.
Laying down on their backs in March, and they don't need to be. They should have
It's
been
a
out
spring
working.
air. Got you feeling all frisky. And what they say on Bandy got them on Twitter page.
Yeah. Fast asses.
Well, if you were born in October, you know that February you may have been a Valentine's
Oh yeah, that's true.
conception.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Maybe that's
born
what it was.
October 22nd.
So
It was October
what's
15th.
going on, bro?
So yeah, there's
So
always that.
So if bloodliners that are joining in, if y'all haven't figured out, like right now, we scaled back defining topics for tonight, because we like whenever we just on and we vibe and we talking, topics come up and we able to actually get on that and talk about it a little more. Like when I was out in Missouri, I was in St. Louis, actually, we were talking about Kanye West and
Oh my
a
God, that was
a whole
heated,
bunch of
but it
stuff.
was fun. It was a good
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah, we had some great conversations. So we were trying to mimic and make sure we reflect that true bloodline of thing. Like that's kind of how we started, also. Right? It was
Yeah,
just
and
let's
we
chop it up.
motherfucking tired, y'all. Shoot.
Right. And plus, I started drinking that Jameson orange. It started feeling good. You know.
Oh,
Yeah, there's that. What else? Okay, so it was something that I wanted to talk about. I forgot
Microphone.
what it was.
mic check 1 2.
1 2.
What was it that I had a question about? I can't remember. Oh, remember? Okay, so yesterday we were talking, y'all, and I was like, I feel like you should be with somebody a while before you decide that you want to marry them. I know, I get it, that sometimes when you know, but do you really be knowing?
Oh.
Do y'all really be knowing? Do we really be knowing?
So
No, I
so
don't think you really know.
say that again, Wanda. Say it again, Wanda. Bring it back. Let me hear how you say
I'm
it.
basically just saying, like, I know, like, when you meet somebody, like, I definitely understand when you know, but I feel like there should be some time put in before you actually get engaged and get married, because
Okay.
I feel like sometimes they showing you the prototype, not the actual version. They ain't showing you what happened when the batteries come out. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. I don't disagree with that.
And I feel like when people rush in, that's what causes the issues. But y'all were saying
Mhm.
that that's not always the case.
It's not. It's
So
not.
let's talk about it real quick. Let's get
You
into it.
you
Real
just
quick.
reminded me of a saying that I should have thought about the other night when we were talking about this. And the saying goes, "Fools rush in where wise men won't go." Right. So, with that being said,
It sounds like you're proving my point.
yes and no, yes and no.
Yeah.
Because what Dirt and I was saying last night is once you've been through a few situations, like you've been married, you got a divorce, you got kids, you've had this experience, right? You've gone
Mhm.
through the ups and downs, the turmoils, and you run through that tumultuous setting of life. It's
Mhm.
a bit easier, especially the older you get to, and this isn't for the fools, old fools. This is for the older people who learn lessons and can and real recognize real, making a long story short. So I
Mhm.
don't think it takes as much time once you get a little bit older and you've been around the block a few times and you catch that vibe with somebody, right? I think you know you can figure it out a bit sooner because it first off, like the older you get, the less time you got to waste. And you ain't gonna be bullshitting people. So you gonna present
Not
yourself,
at all.
you
Yep.
present yourself as who you are. Right? And if people don't accept who you are, if the person that you dating or you trying to be with doesn't accept who you are, at that age, I'm 42. You know, Maya and I started rekindled ourselves about 2 years ago, and I told her who I was back then. You know, and if she wouldn't have been able to accept me for who I am, flaws and perfections and everything in between, well, thank you for coming out. God bless and good night. God damn it. And I think the older you get, that's where you are with stuff. It's like, look, I ain't got time to be. I'm not going to BS you. I don't want you BSing me. If
Mhm.
I see your red
What
flags,
up,
we'll talk
Caleb?
about it. If we can't come to a compromise, I'm dipset. And thank you
You
for
missed your birthday shout out, girl.
Yeah,
that.
I think at some point in your life, you just looking for a connection. You know what I'm saying? Whether you've been through a divorce, whether you've been through bad relationships, at a certain point in your life, you're just looking for that just, damn, we got so much common goals that I didn't have in my past relationship or that I didn't have in just past experiencing with uh, re- relationships. You know what I'm saying? So you reach a point in your life where you just, boom, damn, this kicking her, this, we vibing her, everything is connecting, it's genuine. And I think a lot of people run on that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wait 30 years to figure out, because even in 30 years, do you really figure out who your true mate is? Do you really
No,
know
because
that
I know
person?
there's some people who wait a long time. They've been together 50 some years and they get married, then they divorce the next week. I'm like, wait a minute now. Y'all was together all this time.
That goes back to my saying, fools rush in where wise men won't go. Right. So the old fool will continue to rush into the same type of situation that they were in before without learning anything from it. So they'll continue to butt their heads. They'll fall in love with the very first person that they come in contact with. There's nothing new for them. They're not learning. They're not getting better. So it's easy for them to get back into a situation. It's the exact same thing that they were in before. They have an entanglement or whatever the case may be. But in the next couple of weeks, they're gonna be divorced like they was the last 17 times they tried it. Because fools will rush in where wise men won't go. So foolishly, they run into the exact same situation, expecting a different outcome. Or older and wiser people who have been in relationships that haven't worked out, generally speaking, change something up, and there's some introspection that's done. There's some work that's done to figure themselves out. Then they'll hook up with somebody and figure it out from there. And if it happens not to be the person that's going to be your forever person, all right, hey, look, thank you for coming out. God bless. Good night. But this ain't finna go nowhere,
Right.
right? But
Mm.
once you get to that person, it's easier for you to recognize it because you like, hey, listen, we've been hanging out in the bed for the last half a morning. I Dutch ovened you like 10 times. You laughed at each and every last time. You Dutch ovened me once. I threw up.
Do
We hung
not.
out. No,
Dutch
not just me.
oven. I will literally tase you in the
That shit
ball.
is so hilarious.
Do not
People who Dutch oven their partners are
do
savages.
that. No,
They're savage.
you don't do that. That is a no-go. Why would you do that? Like, I can understand if you're sleeping and then you accidentally pass gas because you're
Greetings, brother.
sleeping. Don't intentionally do that. Because then I'm about liable to kick you in your back and you be on the floor.
It's hilarious to me.
No.
I don't do it. I don't do it to Maya. I used to do it to Candy all the time just because it was
Oh my God.
like Zoe said.
I am about to block Zoe. He is going to be on the block list.
But I think it's possible. I think it's possible for older people to figure.
So you think that only works with older people? What about younger people? Like
it can work with younger people too. Again, we were talking yesterday, and we were talking about the coaches who have arranged marriages. That's the term I was looking for yesterday.
Yeah.
We're talking about the coaches that have arranged marriages, and eventually the couple, they grow in love together. It's not an initial "I'm in love with you." It's more of a what can we do to better each other, and maybe it is a business transaction, because to me personally, marriage is a business transaction in many different cases, and we can talk about that after we get off of this. But they end up working. And oddly enough, arranged marriages work better than the stuff that we do here in Western culture, where every kiss begins with K and everybody's falling head over heels for each other at a younger age.
My kids.
Go ahead.
Like mine was not a K, but it's all right. we started from the bottom. Now we here.
There you go. There you go. Hey, when we were younger. And maybe Maya come on later on. She can tell you what I used to try and propose to her the first time when we were kids. It's a funny story. I'll let her tell it because
Lord.
But anyway, but these arranged marriages work out better than the marriages that we are used to in westernized culture, civilization, where
oh my God,
me and
Mr. was an arranged marriage, and that was horrible.
Who was?
Steely and Mr. from The Color Purple, duh. That was horrible. That was not a good
arranged from The Color Purple.
It was. That was a horrible arranged marriage. I'm just saying.
You know how I feel about The Color Purple.
That lady, hey, that's me and Candy movie, and Marsha. we would sit up and recite every single word to that movie. But anywho, that was a horrible arranged marriage, and it did not work. And I am very, very led to believe that there were plenty that were like that.
Yeah, I don't disagree. There was probably a lot, and I would even call that in The Color Purple. With Celie and not Celie, but Whoopi Goldberg and Danny Glover. Those two. That was
Celie and Lester.
Yeah, that was a trade. That's what that was. I don't know.
What the hell was happening? Okay.
That was a trade. That was a trade. He gave her away. Her dad gave her away for something else. That's what that was. That wasn't really an arranged marriage.
They made an arrangement.
I mean, yeah, but it's a little bit different than what I guess the how I'm thinking about the definition in my head.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
you talking about like when, because I know like a lot of my I guess my Middle Eastern students, they have people that they are promised to, and they seem super okay with it.
Yeah, because it's a thing. It's a part of their culture.
I don't think I would be good in that type of situation. I don't think.
Why not?
Why not? I don't know. Because I'm like, I would find something that was wrong. I have to. Because you do not know what's best for me. I'm the only one that knows what's best for me. I don't think an arranged marriage will work out for me. Y'all think arranged marriage will work out for y'all?
That's a good question. If your people, if your circle was able to pick your spouse, do you think that it would work out? It's a little scary to think about it, but you know,
Think about it.
everybody's invested in that type of arrangement differently. So everybody
I bet
has
you I'll be
buy-in.
they pick somebody. I try to be somebody's first lady or something in somebody's church. That was not no. That I think that's the person that they would pick.
And I don't agree. I think our culture would like do wrong by it, you know, because everybody be trying to marry the prophet, the prophetess, the preacher, the pastor, the bullshit minister, all that foolishness, everything in between, right? But I think as other cultures have taught us, and as we look at it, arranged marriages ain't the worst thing ever. They're not, and a lot of times people eventually grow in love with each other versus this fleeting, quick. I'm in love with somebody, and so I'm going to marry them. And then a few years later, you know what? I hate this person.
I
It's
viewers
never.
are the
I
absolute
wish I
best.
never would have
I
met
love
them,
it.
huh?
That our viewers are the absolute best.
Oh, for sure, Zoe. I'm gonna go ahead and read that one out loud so the people on TikTok can hear it. So it's a tradition and culture and religion thing. I think if she got booty, let it ride. And the ranch. What? Let's get it. That's
So
okay.
so if she got a booty and a ranch, he's all in. So all he needs is
Oh,
a yard and a fat ass. That's all he needs. And he
I,
gonna be
I, I
other
look, Zoe. I don't disagree with that. If that's what she got, then we might have to talk about some shit. But I do think that arranged marriages have proven and shown that they work better than what we have been doing here in Western
Okay,
culture.
but back to the question though, do you think that your circle, our circle, will be able to pick a suitable wife for you?
that's
If
that's
they had,
that's
if they had to pick your wife, if they say you will marry this person February 14th, 2023,
that's tough.
do
That's
you
tough.
feel like that your family will pick, your circle will pick the best person for you? Think about your
Damn.
circle.
I don't know, cause people be playing too damn much. It's like I think some of y'all will do some shit just to be like, ha, that's funny. That's funny. He
So
oh,
and
that's funny.
so we have a ball and everybody bring their choice. Pick top three people who will have the three best picks for you, and the three bottom people who will have the worst picks for you.
Well, that's even that's tough. It didn't work in Aladdin. It did work in Aladdin.
Now,
Uh oh
Jafar trying to run
yeah.
up
That's
in
right.
that.
That's right.
No,
Yeah, that's right. It didn't work in Aladdin because that's
it
Disney.
did
Like
not work in the way.
Disney about that bullshit. They sell, they've capitalized on love. That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like Disney so much. But if I had to trust my tribe
That's a
to
try.
pick somebody for me,
Mm-hmm.
and if Candy was still alive,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd be okay. I think
Okay.
I'd be okay at the end of the day. I
Okay.
think I think I'd be all right. I do. I do.
Okay.
Um, it's still a scary thing to think about.
It is very scary, right?
Yeah. What about you?
Um,
If your siblings had input and your parents and all 20 plus first cousins that we got, you know,
um, well, I think if my siblings had input, I think I would be okay. I think I would be okay.
not your parents.
Probably my mama. I
Damn.
I think I can trust my mom.
What Unc do?
Oh my god. I don't trust it. I don't know. I'd be probably with some shady dude that
Oh
fix
my
everything at their
God.
house, or I don't, I don't,
You
I
don't,
don't
tr- you don't,
know.
you don't think Unc would do right by you, huh?
I don't know. He probably take somebody that I did not find physically attractive, but he may be everything else that I need. But if I'm not physically attracted to you, I am not gonna be a good wife.
Don't go nowhere, huh?
I am not gonna be a good wife.
But that's
So
understandable. Because and now that you say that, that's the question that I have for you. Like when I see women, like beautiful or attractive women with big guys, and I do understand that there are women who are literally attracted to. Hell, I guess uh kind of
you're not in
speaking,
the robust section, but
I
you
am
are
not
in
in the
the thick
robust
section.
section
You
by
are definitely in
far.
the thick section.
By far, I'm still proportioned fairly well, I think.
Yes, yes.
So
You are.
I'm not in the like you said, the
You are not in the
robust
robust
section.
section. No, you're not.
Uh I'm not in the BBW section.
No, you're not in the BBW section. You're not. You're not.
Oh, you made me forget what I was saying.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had to let it be known. That's not the section of the store you would be found in, sir. You are
This is
not.
true. Oh,
Okay.
so I guess what I would like the question is like what is that risk? Because sometimes, and this is just a flaw, my personal flaw, because I see it happening, and I'll see a
Mm-hmm.
really attractive young lady with a not morbidly obese, but a pretty obese dude,
Mm-hmm.
and I can tell externally, okay, this guy financially he's got a lot going for him, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's at least on the external aspect of things, he's got he can dress well, got a nice vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
uh, so on and so forth. So is she really into him? Because he might have a great personality,
Mm-hmm. All
or
right.
or or is just her compromise for investing in the future?
Mhm.
So for one, how
Well,
does that look? Why?
well, honestly, um, I like I like for me, I like really tall men. Like I love tall men. The taller you are, the better. And I just recently found out that I found like that thicker men are very attractive also. So if you about
How
over
did you
6 feet,
find that out?
because God just I was like, okay, you know, you know. But like if you like, I feel like if you like over 6 feet, 200 plus,
Facts,
I
respect to the
mean,
BBWs. I'm sorry, my
yeah.
bad, cuz like
No, you good.
BBWs.
No, like 200 plus, but not quite three. You know, I can see because there's comfort in that. For one, he's happy that he's with you, so he's taking care of you very well. Then two, we gonna eat because he eating.
He
We
eat,
gonna
he
eat, and we like snacks over here. We
yeah.
like snacks and lunches and brunches and breakfast and dinners and suppers. Yeah, I didn't know them was two
Shit.
separate things, but they are two
Sometimes
separate things.
sometimes after breakfast, I'll make another little mini breakfast like that doubles over as a brunch at about 10:30, 11 o'clock.
And I mean, we like to eat, and then as you know, in St. Louis, it is 6 degrees outside. It's cold. We need something that's gonna keep us warm too.
Hmm,
Now, what it look like? I mean, yeah, two
okay.
sticks can start a fire, but who want to actually burn, combust? Nobody really, right? So you want to be comfortable warm, not like uncomfortable hot.
Okay. All right.
So
So
more than
so
likely, this dude is taking care of her financially. Um, he's giving her the attention that she needs, and he's feeding her. That's all we need. It's not that complicated.
I want to come back to this in a second because I agree with Zoe. The woman that I'm with, even in the past, I won't date.
Guacamole can be complicated.
It can be, but I wouldn't.
So that's not fair. You didn't give her a fair shot. You should at
I've
least let her be
never,
salted first.
I've never dated a woman who couldn't cook
Hmm.
ever. Not seriously, anyway,
Hmm.
because she couldn't do anything for me.
But what if she knew how to order real good?
No, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. There's a difference. There's a difference. You can order real good, damn it. I can order real good, but I'm gonna need you to figure out how to, just like I can and I will, hover over the stove. Actually, I prefer a woman that can bake because I hate baking,
I
so I
love
won't
bacon. It's
do
so therapeutic.
it. But I cook. I'm a stovetop. I'm on a grill, yada yada yada. But
Bacon
bacon,
is therapeutic.
I won't touch. I won't touch the oven. Well, like I'll never have to clean my oven when I leave because I don't use the motherfucker. I just don't.
Lord have mercy. Lord
But
have mercy.
there's another conversation that has been being had. That's the way
Mm-hmm.
they say it, and it's about the passport bros. I don't know if you heard anything about that.
What's that?
Okay, so the passport bros are the guys that are getting brothers that are getting passports and going over to other countries and trying to find wives. I'm
Okay.
making a long story short because they quote unquote want traditional women, and some of them have the ideology that the women in other countries are better than women in America.
Okay.
All right. So, and maybe this is a topic for another live, but I'd love for us to actually jump into that topic,
Mm-hmm.
passport bros.
Okay.
And I got a passport, but I don't think it's worthy for me to get a passport and then uh disregard all the women, the millions of women that are in America,
Mm-hmm.
to try and go to a third world country
Mm-hmm.
to
So
find.
basically, they want somebody that they can control. But like
I
you said,
mean,
we will get back into that. But
I guess that's a
okay,
bit of an aspect of it, the controlling
that is
part.
like it's crazy to me. Like you want to be a leader so bad that you won't work for leadership. You rather be forcing it on somebody else who don't know any better or who's trying to
Well,
get a one up.
that
They like I'll obey
is
you for a green card. That's not leadership to me.
it's not. That's the absolute opposite of leadership. That's not a leader. That's a toxic person who doesn't actually understand several different things that go into leadership, power,
And I'm not
influence.
saying that people in other countries are weak. I'm not saying that at all. But
If you go into another country for the sole purpose of finding somebody that you can manipulate,
hmm
that's where that's
that's what
why
it's sounding like.
yeah, I got a little bit of an issue with it
hmm
because you can't manipulate the women in this country. Black women you can't manipulate, white women you can't manipulate, Mexican or Latina women you can't manipulate. Right?
Nope.
So instead of dealing with the issues or pressures that you might have within yourself, you're more so willing to spread your bullshit somewhere else to somebody who
hmm
you might be able to get over on,
hmm
right? And again, a lot of these not a lot. There are some of these fellas that think that women in other countries are literally better than women in America.
They're more beautiful. They're more exotic.
Not even just that, they literally think that they're simply better humans than women in America.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know where Dirk went, but apparently he ain't coming back. But I'd like for us to look into that so we can have a discussion
We
on
would
it.
definitely
I
talk
can't,
about that.
yeah, I can't see myself um trying to find love in another
Somewhere else.
country. And I don't even think they're trying to find love necessarily.
Nope.
Um,
They're trying to sow their royal oats.
and yeah. Well, let me read this. And I know we're jumping back and forth a little bit. In a way, marriage is about sharing troubles. Because in a way, people are imperfect. So it's like a long suffering. Life happens, but love is patient for one. Yeah, okay. So out there. That's one hell of a way to describe it. I think, on the eve of Christmas, that's a little melancholy, but I'll go with that, Zoe. I don't disagree with that. I don't. It's a long suffering. Yikes. That kind of
I
hurts my
don't feel
feelings.
like, well, I'm not suffering. I mean, suffering is it has a negative attachment to it. Now, maybe it's just long. It's just long.
But I don't think it's a long suffering. I think that we simply experience in life as humans understand what it is to suffer individually, but when you find someone that you're actually in love with and you connect with somebody, there's there's a bit of an escape, or there's a little bit of a you diffuse the suffering, and
Hmm.
you're at least with a person that understands who you are, and you don't have to hide who you are, and that's what ends the actual portion of suffering, right? Simply being you is the a literal movement of freedom, being able to be you unequivocally, unapologetically, not code switching, not doing anything, just
Hmm.
waking up, being butt ass naked in front of another person, being like totally
I mean,
vulnerable with that
like,
person.
yes, like naked, like literally, like spiritually, emotionally naked.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, I definitely, yeah,
So yeah, and I totally understand
sometimes
what
physical.
Marley was saying, what Bob Marley was saying, but again, there's a little bit of a discussion to be had within that comment, um,
Hmm.
of a long suffering, because I'm not suffering in my relationship.
Me
Um,
either. Now, my spouse probably suffering, but I'm not.
well, that would suck. That would suck. All right, so we at an hour 12, and I got to
Oh,
finish wrapping
dang.
these gifts. So
Okay, I
let's
was
do
like,
this.
dang.
What got you effed up? That little
Well, you
guy is
already know what
inside of
got
a
me
toilet.
effed up. Yeah, he's all the way in there. But let's unpack what's going on in his bathtub. Like, what the
There's so much
hell?
happening in that tub. Like
There's
it's a
so
cooler.
much.
There's files. I don't know if that's another chair back there. I don't know what's going on in that bathtub. It's a
It's a
lot going
lot.
on.
He wanted to take a bath. He couldn't get in the tub, so he opted for the toilet.
I guess he just got tired of stinking.
Poor little buddy.
So he just
That
jumped in
water
the
probably
toilet.
cold.
Right. Foot got stuck. He can't even just hop out. He there.
Can't get out because he's stuck. Poor buddy. And somebody decided to take a picture rather than help him out.
Somebody got a great sense of humor. That whoever that parent
Somebody
is, or uncle or auntie, I appreciate them for
with a
this.
pink tile.
But yeah, that
Yep.
bathtub got some shit going on in it. That's for damn sure. Anyway, so what got you effed up? Cause
Definitely the St. Louis weather.
yeah,
Has me effed up. Couldn't even go into TJ Maxx today without being brutally harassed by the wind.
huh?
Um, yeah, I tried to go into TJ Maxx and the wind straight tried to push me back in the car. It was like, just go home. And I heard it and it was bullying me. And I didn't appreciate none of it. Didn't appreciate any of it.
Yeah, y'all's
Then
weather's
I had my mittens on, and so I couldn't work my cell phone because my mittens don't got the little check things on it. I just had on real mittens, and then I couldn't see because my hood and my fur was all in my way. So I was getting frustrated, and I wasn't about to take nothing off because it's cold outside. I got on 30 layers of clothes just to go out
Mm.
to the store.
Oh well, that's I think you have to at this point, because hey, so yeah, I was about to ask, what's the temperature up in Chicago? Because it's cold. It's cold in the Midwest as
Negative
well
20
as
degrees, I
everywhere.
would probably just throw
Damn.
myself off something and let my
Damn.
body shatter from frozen.
Okay. All right. Well,
That's horrible. So bad.
I so I thought about this long and hard. What got me effed up
Hmm.
is at this time of the year, during like directly after Thanksgiving, there is an increase in I hate to say this word, but self-inflicted wounds, right? One
Mm-hmm.
people killing themselves. Um, but I have yet to see a commercial on any of the platforms that I use, including Amazon Prime, to at least reach out to people or remind people that there is somebody thinking about you. There is somebody who loves you. Or if you just need help, if you just need to call and vent, call this
Mm-hmm.
number. Because the holiday seasons, this holiday season, again, there's an increase in suicides, especially this year.
Yeah.
You know, with inflation, there have been a lot of people that have been hit and struck financially, and they can't do for their family like they used to do. Um,
Mm-hmm.
we're still moving through COVID. We're not totally post COVID, but we are post COVID. Um, life is hard. Life is hard, and
It is.
I think it's worth being said that there is assistance, there is help, there is somebody that is willing to listen. Total strangers that are willing to listen,
Yep.
one way or another. But the
I'm willing to
media
listen. So if y'all know me, just hit me
you
up in my inbox. I'll listen.
facts. The family
I
bloodline is
will talk to
absolutely
you. We are here to listen.
willing to listen. You do harm to yourself. Family bloodline is willing to listen before you do any harm to
Absolutely.
yourself. It being
And
capitalized
I said
on,
into my
like
tiny microphone. That mean it's real.
religion, politics, and everything, holidays, Christmas, yada yada yada. It's all being politicized. It's all being capitalized on, but nobody's really giving a shit about the next person's life, and that's an issue to me. And I absolutely
Mm-hmm.
detest that about about the American society. Like we're experiencing this traumatic. We're in a storm throughout the nation, but I haven't seen any commercials reaching out to people saying, "Hey, it's cold outside for the homeless. If you see a homeless person, instead of calling the police, bring them to this shelter so they can get warm and get some food."
Right.
I ain't seen that shit.
Yeah.
And everybody's
I
always
didn't
so
see
patriotic.
my old little person that be on that be on the off ramp. I didn't see him today because I sure had some blankets ready.
Yeah, I mean, that's sad. Rich, poor, middle class, whatever. They're
Mm-hmm.
still Americans. They're still humans. They're still humans. And
Yep.
just because a person doesn't directly see what they can gain from them, quote unquote, from a homeless person or a person that doesn't make as much money, doesn't mean that they're not worthy of a warm space to be, of some hot soup or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what really got me effed up. Like America, like I love this
We
country,
got to do
but I hate.
better.
Yeah, we got to do better.
We got to
We
do
got to
better.
the, we can't call ourselves the greatest country in the world when we will allow people to pass away in the cold without extending a hand to
Hold on,
try and get
Stan.
them out of that.
Sir,
Oh, schmut ball.
where
Sir,
the
where
hell
you
have you
been?
been?
Yeah,
Where the hell have you been?
we going on an hour, 18 minutes, down there an hour,
We
20
about to
minutes. You
hop
just not
out.
popping up on us.
Where the hell have you been, sir?
You
Sir,
missed
sir,
football.
you missed it.
You did. Damn.
Shoot. Had to bring out the
Uh,
tiny microphone on you.
so we're actually at the point of thank y'all for watching. Wanda, what's your final thoughts?
As always, guys, don't forget to hug somebody, especially this time of year. We are all missing people who are no longer with us. Um, so just be kind to one another. Spread love, hope, and cheer. Don't forget to brush your teeth, okay? Look, I got some Christmas films for y'all this week. So,
Facts. I love it.
yeah. So don't forget to brush your floss. Always share a smile is free. Okay.
What you drinking, Wanda? Let's get that before we
Water.
oh, you on water. Okay. I guess
Water.
I'm the only person on that Jameson orange with Sprite.
Yeah, I told you I think I'm feeling sick, so I'm like trying to
Yeah.
stay hydrated and whatnot.
Yeah, no, I'm not on Tito's tonight. I'm drinking Jameson orange mixed with Sprite, and I have
It's his new
an
favorite
actual
drink. You would have
yeah,
knew that if you were on time for the podcast.
and I have orange slices cut off into it. It's absolutely perfect. But my final thoughts is, as always, be the reflection of love that you want to see and you want to feel. Remember to give everybody a little more grace, a little more mercy, and remember that we are all, at the end of the day, going through a human experience together. We're humans. We're going to
Mhm.
make mistakes. And I like to wish everybody happy holidays, happy birthdays. Uh, if you celebrate baby Jesus, if you celebrate Horus or any deity in between, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, all that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Happy
happy holidays.
Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas. And Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah.
And wait, I just learned how to say Happy New Year too. I'll wait for next week because that's
Yeah, we got time to figure it out. We got time to figure it out.
I just learned that one too. But yeah, I'm been working on my Spanish, y'all. I'm gonna be fluent before my birthday.
You better get with Zoe. Zoe can help you out.
I'm about to be fluent before my birthday. I'm trying to tell you.
All
All my Spanish speakers at work been hooking me up. Like,
That's
I know
what's
how to
up.
say all kind of stuff at work. I can probably do a whole exam in Spanish at this point.
And so, in the wise words of Russell Simmons, thank you all for coming out. God bless and
Good night.
good night.